Okay, so I've got this shape here, and what I want to do is I want to draw on this surface, or this surface, something to either stick out or go in. So to do that, all I do is I click on the surface that I want to draw on, and then I go up to create sketch again, and what it does, it'll pan around and look at that sketch from here. So if I just zoom in, what I can do is pan up a little bit. Maybe I could, whilst I'm here, offset that shape, bring it in. It's okay, like that. So you can see I've sketched onto that face with an offset. If I press stop sketch now, it brings out, it's separated that and that into two different elements. I can go to extrude, and I can pull that out from there. Now it's asking me if I want to join it. If I wanted that to be separate, I could put it as a new body instead. So I'm just going to have it as a join, so it sticks out. Press OK. Maybe I'll just fill it those edges as well. Okay. If I just do the other side, I'll show you the same thing. So click on the face, go to create sketch. Go to that now. As you can see, when I've done that offset on the other side, it's showing me where it is, in case I wanted to replicate it on this side. But I'm going to do something slightly different on this side. Just draw a couple of random shapes there to stop. And you can see that I can push those through. This time I'm going to use the modify tool. See, it does pretty much the same thing. Like that. When I've pulled that one out, you'll see the sketch has disappeared. So all I need to do is just find that sketch again. There it is. And maybe I'll push that through, so it's cutting that circle into there. Now on the back face, maybe I'm going to show you, but sometimes you might not want to draw the sketch on the actual face, but you want to draw it slightly off. So what you do is you create one of these, what we call an offset plane. So the planes are these things that we started with right back at the start with our sketches. These are planes, and we can make new ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new plane. It's the same level as that, same angle as that. So go up to construct and I click on offset plane. Now it's asking me, well, how far away from there I want to make it. So basically I just can drag it all out. If I just pan around, you can see where it's 20mm away. That faint orange line there is where it's going to go. So I can set my distance, press OK. And there it is. It comes under this construction tab here, there, plane 2. So I've created this new offset plane to that face. Now what I can do is I can click on there, and I can sketch on that. Just do a basic rectangle for now, press stop sketch. You can see how it's sketched it off the design. What I can do with that is, say for example, if I clicked on there, went to extrude, I could join that in, or if I push that all the way through, it doesn't matter exactly where I stop. In fact, the key thing is I've gone all the way through. Click on cut and press OK. And now got a hole that passes all the way through that shape. Like that. Now sometimes you may want to sketch onto a curved surface. Now it's not as straightforward as with a flat surface where I just click on it and press create sketch. It doesn't work like that. If I click on there and press create sketch, it doesn't know what to do. So what I need to do is I need to create one of these offset planes to that curve so that I can draw on there. So I'll click on the construct, and this time I would like to go to tangent plane. And you'll see it's just showing me what angle it's going to put this tangent plane onto that surface. So if I can go to this little wheel here and just whiz that round, like that. Then I can set the angle of my tangent plane there. So it's at 5 degrees, press OK. And now I've got a plane I can sketch on. Now if I wanted to sketch straight onto there, I could do that, or I could click on this and again go back to construct and make an offset plane for that. Drag this out. Like that, so I've got an offset plane that's 5-10mm away. Press OK. And that's the one I'm going to draw on. So I click on there, I'm going to go to create sketch, and it's band around there. Again, just for the purpose of this, I'm just going to draw just a random shape. Let's mix it up a bit just to show you what we can do. Top sketch. So on that plane, you can see I've drawn that shape. I can click on there now, and then what I can do is I can go to create. Now for this, these orange offset planes are getting in the way a little bit. So I'm just going to hide them away under this construction tab down here. They're still there, but I'm just hitting it. Click on there, and create. Now I can push that into the design. You can see it's gone red, so currently it's cutting. Make it join. Sometimes though with that, it can be a little bit tricky to get that right, and there is a function you can use which will basically make it join that curve but not embed itself into the design too much. And it's under this bit here where it says distance. If I click on distance, and instead of having distance go to object, it's asking me now to select the object I want to go to. Now if I was to click on that curve, you see what it's done is it's pushed itself into that curve and it's matching the curvature. It's asking me to join, and I can press OK. Like that. Now obviously if that's sticking out too far, I could just modify it. Push it in a bit. Set the measurements like that. And you can kind of see how we can start to create these more complex shapes now. So, just to cover, this video's covered how to make things extrude or push into shapes. We've looked at creating these offset planes to allow you to draw off the shape and at angles.